Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. This is another video to help you understand math, right? Driving math because that's driving math because math drives me, right? I know I messed up, but that's okay, right? We're going to move right along into prime factorization. And what prime factorization is another way to break down a number in order to help you reduce the number into lowest terms if you didn't understand, or reduce a fraction. All right, so a factor is two numbers multiplied to equal another number. An example of that would be like the number 12, or should I, instead of 12, I'll use the number 14. And 14, I don't have a lot of factors, so I just use 24 because they have a lot of them. Like 3 times 8, 3 times 8 is 24. 3 and 4 are factors of 24. A prime number is a number that has two factors, one in itself. So example, the number 3 would be considered a prime number because it only has two factors, which is 3. There are millions of prime numbers, but that's an example of a prime number. A composite number is a number that has more than two factors, kind of like 24, right? And also kind of like, and also like 8. The number 8 has factors of 1 and 8, 2 and 4. And as you can see, there are more than two factors. All right. So what I want to do is I want to break down a number to help you understand prime factorization. Okay. And so I am going to, if you don't mind, I'm going to erase the board, and I'm going to solve a problem using the skill set of prime factorization. So the number 24, how about we start there? We can break down 24 to be 3 times 8. 3 is a prime number, so it stays. 8 is considered a composite, so we break it down even further, which is 2 times 8. 2 is a what? A prime number, so it stays. Sorry, 2 times 4 instead of 2 times 8. And so 4 is a composite because it's more than two factors. Our factors are going to be 2 times 2, and both of those are what? Right, they are prime numbers. So we would write it 2 in numerical order. You don't have to, but it just looks nicer. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 times 3 is 24. So we could do another number, which is 36. Okay. I was about to write down the factors, but I want to write down prime factorization. So I'm going to break this number down into, I don't know, it can be any factors. We can start with 2 because it's an even number, right? 2 times what? 18 is 36. 2 is a prime number. 18 is a composite. I do 2 times 9. 2 is a prime number. 9 is a composite. I break down 9 to be 3 times 3. And both these numbers are prime numbers. So if I wanted to reduce, if these were fractions, let's say these are fractions, I wanted to reduce them, I could also write the 2 times 2, 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 over 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to reduce those things that are in common. So we're going to, 2 divided by 2 is 1, right? 2 divided by 2 is 1. And there are no more 2s, so we can't reduce anything. And we have 3 divided by 3, which is 1. So we're left with, what's left, right? 2. Well, if there was something else, so it's really 1, 1, and 1, 1, 1, 1. So 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 2 times 1 is 2. 1 times 1 times 1 times 3 is 3. And so there you have 2 divided by 3, or 2 over 3, is in lowest terms, as you've seen on the other video. Hopefully you watched it. If not, you can go back and watch it. All right, so that's Prime Factorization. Thank you so much for tuning in to Driving Math, because that's math drives me. Right, I messed up again, but that's okay. All right, it's always good to practice, and it helps you get better. This is Mr. Glenn. I appreciate your time once again, as I said before. Please subscribe and share this with someone you think may need help. Also, I offer tutoring services as well, and just email me, and that's in the details below. Have a great day. Bye.